anybody get any sleep around you? Mama! Mommy! I said shut your trap, Molly! Stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you. She keep me awake, ain't she? No, you're keeping us awake. You want me to come out of it? How about I make a pancake out of you?
Oh my goodness, they're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness. Pipe down, Molly, go back to sleep. It's all right, Molly, Annie's here.
It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on a ferry boat, and she was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then, I couldn't find her no more.
Flo, it was just a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's past 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me a note.
Again?
Please?
Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born on October 28th. We're back to get her soon.
We left half a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
So that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby.
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing. All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream of having a mother and father again, but you're lucky.
I know.
You really got them.
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill.
She's sitting playing piano.
He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young, betcha they're smart.
Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good. Why shouldn't they be?
Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. She sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? Running away.
Oh my goodness.
My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go out and find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
I give you the paddle. I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, wish me luck.
Good
Good luck, Annie.
So long, dumbbell, and good luck.
Aha! Caught you! Get off! Get off! Turn around! I said turn around! There! Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan!
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. Get up! Now for this one, shenanigans, you all get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump until it shines like the top of a Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ha ha ha! Get to work!
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
It doesn't matter.
Now, why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us. Static treated, we get tricked. Static kisses, we get kicked. It's the hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's the hard knock row. We hoe cotton blankets, set of wool, empty bellies, set of full. It's the hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling?
Don't it seem like there's never any light? What's a day, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight.
No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy.
No one cares if you grow or if you shrink.
No one dries when your eyes get wet and weepy.
From the
Crying, you would think this place would sink. Oh. Empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life.
Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that?
Who's he? No one cares for you, a smidge, when you're in an orphanage. It's the hard knock life.
You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yank the whiskers from her chin, jab her with a safety pin, make her drink a Mickey thin. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Get to work. Strip them beds. I said get to work.
It's the hard knock life.
Merry
Us.
Christmas.
It's the hard knock life for us.
Merry Christmas.
No one cares for you, a smidge.
Merry Christmas.
When you're in an orphanage. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you, what are you doing in there?
Nothing?
You, get her out of there. Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Hot mush? Yuck!
No, not hot mush, cold mush. And after mush, you'll go straight to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses to finish, even if you have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Laundry, laundryman.
Morning, bundles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not. Hey, Aggie, how's the Peace Scout south to 14th Street?
Bundles, get out of here with that laundry.
So long, gorgeous, and Merry Christmas.
Huh, You call this place clean, Annie? This is like a pigsty. Annie? Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean, Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles.
In the laundry bag.
Bundles? Police! Police!
No more hard knock life for Annie. Lucky duck, she got away.
But we're gonna have to pay. Gonna get our faces slapped. Gonna get our knuckles wrapped. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Apples, apples, 2 for a nickel. Excuse me, ma'am, but could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic? Why not? No one's buying them anyway. Gee, thanks, ma'am. Say, kid, when's the orphan's picnic? Soon as I take a bite.
You seen any stray mutts around here?
No, ma'am.
Good, then they must all be running wild over to the Astor place.
Look, there's one they didn't get. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I'm not going to let them get you or me. Everything's going to be fine for the both of us. If not today, well, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. You're always a day away.
Little girl,
Yes,
come here.
officer?
That dog there, ain't he a stray?
Oh, no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So what's his name?
His name? His name is Sandy. That's it. I call him Sandy because of a nice sandy color.
Okay, let's see him answer to his name.
Well, officer, you see, I just got him in sometimes.
Call him.
Here, Sandy. Here, boy. Here, Sandy. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Next time you take him out, I want to see him on a leash and with a license, or else he goes to the pound.
Yes, officer, I understand.
Now get along before you get to catch the cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with a day, when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. You're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. You're always a day away. Hannigan, you know your souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah?
Well, Molly just threw up on it.
Little girls, everywhere I turn, I can see them. Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and breathe them. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with, little girls. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send a flood, send a flu, anything that you can do to little girls.
You cheated. Did not. Yes, you did. Didn't. I'm not dumb. Didn't. Yes, you did.
Shut up! Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yeah?
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We found your runaway.
Oh, thank you, officer.
She was in one of them Hoovervilles over to the river with a bunch of bums.
They weren't bums.
Had a mangy mutt with her, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin, out in the freezing cold with just that thin little sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much again, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you, don't let me ever hear that you run away again from this nice lady. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. The next time you walk out that door will be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I've always taught you? Never tell a lie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah?
I'm Grace Farrell, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks? The millionaire?
Mr. Warbucks has decided to have an orphan spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
What sort of orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and cheerful and intelligent. Mississippi, capital M-I, double S-I, double S-I, double P-I, Mississippi. And cheerful.
You shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. I'll say 8 or 9. 10? 11? Yes, 11 would be perfect. And oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11? A redhead? Sorry, we don't have any orphans like that.
What about this child right here?
Oh, Annie? You don't want her.
Annie, would you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house? I'd love to.
You can have any orphan here, but not Annie.
Then I guess I'll have to call the Board of Orphans and...
If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want. Oh, boy. Now, if you get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
She don't have no coat.
Then we'll buy her one. Come along, Annie. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside. Oh, boy, you can hardly believe it. Kids, I'm getting out of here for Christmas. I'll write to ya. Bye, Annie.
Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little girls.
afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone. Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, miss, we're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here. Now, would you all come here for a moment, please? Quickly, everyone. May I take your coat, miss?
This is Annie. She'll be with us for Christmas. Annie, this is everyone. Hi, everyone.
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear. Now, what do you want to do first?
I'll start with the floors, then I'll get to the windows.
Annie, you won't have to do any cleaning. You're our guest. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Sissy will pick out all your clothes.
Green is the best color. No, blue, I think.
Your path is drawn by Mrs. Green.
So, no bubbles, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys.
That's okay. I haven't got any anyway.
No finger will you lift, my dear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I think I'm gonna like it here. Used to room in a tomb where I'd sit and freeze. Get me now, holy cow. Could someone pinch me, please? Ow!
She didn't mean it. We've never had a little girl. We've never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it here. Welcome.
Where is everybody? Hello, everybody.
Sir. Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How's your flight from Chicago?
Not bad, only took 11 hours. Grace,
Yes, sir?
messages.
President Roosevelt wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow.
Sir?
It's great to see you all again.
Sir?
Drake,
Yes, sir?
dismiss the staff. And Grace, if you would get your notebook. Who is that?
This is Annie, Mr. Warbucks, the orphan who will be with us for Christmas.
That's not a boy. Orphans are
I'm
boys.
sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Well, I guess you'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Oh, I'm just Annie, Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got a last name, and I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
It's all right. I couldn't be happier. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore shipments from Toledo to what are we supposed to do with this child?
Well, I mean, it is her first night here, sir.
Well, I guess we ought to do something on your first night. Annie, would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, Mr. Warbucks, I've never been to one.
Well, then you'll go to the Roxy and get a ice cream soda at Rumble Mayors and then take a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about the dictatorships for tonight and take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
It's just that, well, I thought you were going to take me.
I'm afraid I'll be far too busy tonight.
Aw, gee.
Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, and when a man's running a multi-billion-dollar
I
business,
think it might be
Oh, I know, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
get our coats. And Grace, you'll come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Which car will you be wanting, sir?
The Duesenberg. Wait, no, this child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, smell those bus fumes. There's no air like the air of New York. Come on, you slowpokes. We gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change.
NYC, the shimmer of Times Square,
The Pulse.
the beats, the drive.
NYC. You might say that I'm square, but wow, I come alive.
The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings. To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things. NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain their yen for. Go ask the Gershwins or Kaufman and Hart, the place they love the best. California pays big for their art. The fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high. NYC, your standing room only. You crowd, you cramp, you're still the champ. Amen for NY. Quiet down there.
Popcorn. What do you say to some popcorn? I haven't had popcorn since. Give in, don't fight. Good girl, good night. Sleep tight in NYC.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove that just because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over.
God, I hope not.
And again?
What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, Miss Hannigan, this has to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie, he wants to adopt her.
Annie, the daughter of a millionaire?
The daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment, please? Ah! Got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Oops, pardon me, Blondie. Hey, sis, long time no see.
Rooster, they finally let you out of prison? What were you in for this time?
Some old geezer said I swindled him out of $1,100.
And why'd he say that?
Because the rich just swindled him out of $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here.
So who's the blondie I bumped into on the way in?
Looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks.
Annie, one of the orphans from here is getting adopted by him.
Crummy orphan.
Yeah, living a lap of luxury while the two Hannigan kids end up on the skids. It ain't fair how we squander $3 or $4 while she gets $4.
The little brats. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fats.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady.
To get in more bucks.
Instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Give you one guess. Yes.
Easy streets, easy streets. Annie is lucky. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yeah. Easy streets, easy streets. That's where we're gonna be.
Yes, Mr. President. No, I'm not asking for your help, but I'm telling you that you've got to do something. All right, we'll talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Listen, Mr. President, how about we bury the hatchet and you come here with Mrs. Roosevelt for supper Christmas Eve? You will? Wonderful. Goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Package from Tiffany's.
Arrived this morning.
Fine, I'm going to give it to her and tell her that I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Annie. Hello.
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Listen, Annie, I was born into a very poor family, and both of my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself. One day, one way or another, I was going to be rich, very rich.
That was a good idea.
But lately I've realized something. No matter how much money you've got, if you have nobody to share with, if you're alone, you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's yesterday, and I picked this up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks. Oh, gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear around your neck, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket. Here, we'll just take this old one off and...
No, I don't want a new one.
Something the matter, Annie?
It's just that, well, this locket, my mother and father left it at the orphanage when they left me. And a note, too. They're coming back for me. I know. I'm real lucky being here for Christmas with you. But the one thing I want in the whole world is to find my mother and father and to be like the other kids with folks of my own.
It'll be all right. I'll find them. I'll find your parents for you.
Shh, Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father. If he has to put everyone in his organization on the job, if he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. Annie, give me your locket.
But Mr. Warbucks.
I understand, but it might be our best clue. I'll have the FBI trace and find out who bought it.
Okay, maybe they should have my note, too.
You wait, Annie. You could be meeting your mother and father within a couple of days. What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And pretty soon, everyone will know, because we're going to go on the radio and tell them. So make sure you're listening, okay? So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake you'll be there calling me baby, maybe. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby, maybe?
Thank you, Annie, and welcome to America's favorite radio program, The Accident of Smiles, starring your old softy, Bert Healy. And good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening, Bert Healy. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about little Annie here.
Yes, I do. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove they are Annie's parents.
Wow.
Well, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of the station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say accident. Yes, this is your old softy, Mrs. Healy's boy Bert saying, until next week, same time, same station, good night.
Gee, Annie on the radio, coast to coast, she's famous.
I wish I was on the radio.
Me too. Who wants to be on the dumb old radio?
I do. So for all the hours of smiles, family, this is Bert Healy saying, hey, Hoboman, hey, Dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bubbly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Road? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So Senator, so janitor, so long for a while, remember you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear your best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Smile, 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 darn it, smile! You got it, done time.
What are you doing up?
Annie was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing she'll be in the movies. Now get to bed. A $50,000 reward. 50,000. What I couldn't do with $50,000.
Excuse us, ma'am. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Yeah, what do you want?
Ma'am, was he working here 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then to leave our baby here on the front stoop.
Our little girl, our Annie.
Your Annie's parents? I can't believe it. Where'd you say you come from again?
A little farm up in Canada where they got lots of chickens and ducks and geese and roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Gotcha, sis.
Rooster! I never would have known it was you in 100 years.
Fooled you, Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
We need your help, sis, for details about any that can help us pull this thing off.
What's in it for me?
Three-way split.
Half.
Half?
Half.
Okay, 25 grand each, but we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kid, get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What will we do with her afterward?
No problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. For good. We'll get the money, blow this crummy town, and then me and Will meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Easy street, easy street. Annie is lucky. Yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yes, sirree, yeah. Easy street, easy street. That's where we're gonna be.
It's for me. It's for Drake. Well, Miss Farrell?
I'm sorry, Annie. I've spoken to more than 1,000 people claiming to be your parents, but they were all liars and fakes.
Aw, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
I was sure someone was going to be my mother and father.
Are you all right, Annie?
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from the FBI.
Ah, finally. Agent Gunderson, from the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy.
Over 90,000 remain unsold.
Aw, gee.
Annie, I'm afraid the FBI doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing your mother and father through the locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You did your best. I guess a kid can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad.
Annie, what? Grace, do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Right here.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
Well, if I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one else in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. This is going to be a celebration. And you can have anybody in the world you want to come. Who would you like?
Well, I guess Miss Farrell and Mr. Drake and Miss Pugh and, well, everybody.
Drake, tell the staff to get spiffed up for Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids too.
I'm afraid it'll be far past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what, I'll have everybody in the orphanage here tomorrow for Christmas.
And Miss Hannigan?
Sure, why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid. Together at last, together forever. We're tying a knot they never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn the skies to blue.
I don't need anything but you. Yesterday was plain awful.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
Not now.
that's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas.
Once they're done with
But
this, I'll
nothing on earth could ever divide us. And
Excuse us, folks. Shall we look? There's our Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And here's the wife, Shirley. And you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
We loved you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
We've seen a great number of people who...
I'll be expecting you be wanting proof of who you are. Here's our driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl. Name, Ann Elizabeth Mudge. Born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge. New York, New York. October 28th, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday. Ralph, look, Annie's wearing the locket. When we left Annie in the orphanage, we left half of a silver locket and kept the other half. Yes, it fits perfectly. Oh, thank God, Ralph. She's our Annie.
Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
Well, we don't have much, but we're glad to give you whatever.
You haven't heard about the certified check for $50,000 for any people who can prove they're Annie's parents?
No, sir. Anyway, we don't want no money. On the other hand, Ralph, remember that little pig farm up in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could afford to bring Annie right up here in the country.
Would you mind if Annie stayed here another night for Christmas? Then you can come and pick her up and the check.
Whatever you prefer, sir. Bye, Annie. Love. Until tomorrow morning, honey. Then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Oops, pardon me, Blondie. Merry Christmas.
Well, this is
Wonderful news.
Drake, champagne.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate because we've just got the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found her mother and father. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge.
Annie! I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, I have the strangest feeling that I've seen Mr. Mudge before, and he's not who he says he is.
Then we won't stop until we're certain.
But how?
I'll go straight to the top, straight to the president, even if he is a Democrat.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Betcha where they lives is nice as right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby, Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
You're up early too.
We were up all night, FBI men coming and going. Annie, did you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
President Roosevelt!
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. He succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, David and Margaret Bennett.
But
Annie?
Annie, your parents passed away a long time ago.
so you mean I'm an orphan after all?
Annie, are you okay?
Yes, because I know they loved me, and they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too, Mr. Warbucks. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged, but nobody knew about the locket except us.
And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the orphanage.
Hi, kids.
Hello, Miss Hannigan. I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I'd know you anywhere.
Let me introduce you to everybody. This is my private secretary, Grace. This is my butler, Drake. And this is President Roosevelt.
Look, kids, there's presents for all of us.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from the FBI.
Now it all fits together.
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Good morning. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas Day and all. We just came to pick up Annie. And the check.
Ah, yes, the check. I have it right here for $50,000, certified.
Certified paid to the order of the jig is up!
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Louis, turn them over.
And I believe this is their accomplice.
I've never seen these people till yesterday.
Aw, come off it, Aggie.
Annie, tell them how good and nice I always was to you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always told me? Never tell a lie.
Brats!
Miss Hannigan's gone for good.
Hooray! Annie won't have to work anymore.
Hooray!
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us. This Christmas is going to be the beginning of a wonderful new life. A new deal. Hey, I'd rather like that. A new deal.
I like that too. A new deal. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day.